Hello, everyone, and welcome to DNM Disney News and More, episode 52. As always, my commitment to you is to bring to you the latest and greatest Disney news. Before we get started, if you're not following me on my other social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, here are my handles. Check it out. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow. But friends, let's go ahead and get started with some merchandise. Here is a new design for the Disney Vans collection. This one is also worth $69.99, like the one that I showed you 2 episodes ago. And you can actually see in the background the bucket hats of that design. But this design over here has the Mickey up front. It's got the Cinderella castle. On the side, it has that checkerboard pattern, which I absolutely love. If I remember correctly, back in the day when I was a teenager, Vans had something similar to this. They had the black and white checkerboard pattern. So I absolutely love this design. Again, this is the first time that I ever see Vans and Disney come together. Correct me if I'm wrong, and this collection has been out in the past, but I actually love it. I've never owned a pair of Vans sneakers like these here, but it just draws my attention. And 2 newscasts ago, they had the pattern that is shown here on the bucket hats, and this is a new pattern for the Vans Disney collection, which I think is pretty cool. Also at Disney Springs over at Joffrey, if you're a fan of Mirabelle or you're a fan of Encanto, or if you're a fan of coffee for that matter, you can go check out the Disney Springs The Landing and you'll be able to purchase the Familia Madrigal blend, which I think is so awesome. And while you're at there, you can order a coffee that will have the Mirabelle ripple print on it. Now, the cool thing about this coffee is that it is a medium roasted blend of 100% Arabica beans from Colombia. And also, don't forget that Joffrey's does give you an annual pass discount. So take advantage of that. Currently, it is 30% from the regular 20%. So just keep that in mind. So if you're a fan of Encanto, you love Mirabelle, you love coffee, you can go ahead and buy the Familia Madrigal blend. And while you're at it, you can get a Mirabelle ripple print on that coffee. Now, Joffrey's Coffee and Tea, they did share a post on Instagram and it read, Introducing the Disney Encanto Familia Madrigal blend. Start your day feeling empowered with the medium roast blend of 100% Arabica beans from Colombia. Celebrate family, culture, coffee, and with a cup of brew inspired by an award winning movie. Available now at joffreys.com in our Disney Springs store, the landing location. Also at Disney Springs, Maria and Enzo's Restaurante, you'll be able to celebrate the first annual Breakfast with Santa. They were pleased to announce that they will be hosting their first annual Breakfast with Santa dining series this winter. The enchanting experience will include a delicious breakfast spread of classic menu items, a visit with Santa Claus, family friendly holiday activities, take home treats, and also a keepsake photo souvenir. The website reads, This holiday season, we couldn't be more excited to bring a beloved Yuletide tradition to Maria and Enzo's with our first annual Breakfast with Santa. Families will delight in the spirit of the season and create memories that will last a lifetime. This is a quote from Patina Restaurant Group Marketing Director Kyle Collins. And, the good thing about it is that if you have a child 2 or under, they don't pay to attend. One thing to remember or to keep in mind is that each breakfast experience is an hour and a half long. So if you have the time for it, then this is something for you. If you don't, this is not something for you. Reservations are currently open, and you can visit their website if you do want to reserve to meet Santa while you're doing some breakfast. Speaking of eating, Rosa Mexicano is planning to open its first location here in Orlando's Walt Disney World's Swan and Dolphin Resort. They currently have locations in New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Maryland, and also Pennsylvania. But this is the first time they'll be branching out to Florida. Currently, there is no opening date. All I know, or all we know, is that the restaurant plans to open sometime in early 2023. Jim Dunn, which is the CEO of Rosa Mexicano, said Rosa Mexicano's arrival to Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin is a truly exciting moment of our expansion. The opening reflects our founding chef, Josefina Howard's vision of introducing Mexican culinary tradition and authentic Mexican heritage to the world. Once the restaurant opens, we will offer Orlando Market a fresh take on Mexican food, authentic Mexican heritage, culinary techniques, and lively dining. It continues to say that the restaurant will offer an elevated fiesta dining experience, including signature menu items and award winning margaritas. I don't know about you, but in that whole statement, they have me at margaritas. And it sounds pretty amazing. And they also offer 100 different types of tequila, which is very, very cool. Rosa Mexicano will serve restaurant signature frozen pomegranate margarita, which was named the best in New York City. So this is very, very cool. Rosa Mexicano coming to the Swan and Dolphin Resort. Looking very forward to it. The food looks good. The drinks look amazing. They sound amazing. And cannot wait to go in there. Never been to this resort, but definitely this is the reason for me to go for the first time. Very cool. Okay, friends, let's go ahead and jump into some theme park news. And let's begin, as always, with Magic Kingdom news. Over at Magic Kingdom, we've been celebrating Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but there's also a party coming in the horizon. What is that? The Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And as you can see here pictured, the tickets do begin at $139, but they will go up to $189 per person, depending how close you get to the holiday, right? The party starts at 7 p.m., but ticket holders can enter Magic Kingdom as early as 4 p.m. This is kind of like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now, tickets are already on sale. November the 16th, I'm sorry, November the 10th is already sold out. So if you do want to attend this festival or this event, make sure that you buy your tickets like ASAP. Also, one thing to keep in mind that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a separately ticket event, which means that your regular park ticket for that day will not give you access to the event. Annual pass holders and DVC members save 10% off tickets on select nights. And again, the party starts at 7 p.m., but anyone with tickets can enter Magic Kingdom right for the event as early as 4 p.m. During the party, guests can enjoy Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. They can also check out Disney character dressed up in their holiday best, grab cookies and cocoa, hop on some iconic attractions, and just another reminder, tickets are limited, so make sure you buy them as soon as possible. Also at Magic Kingdom, Disney recently announced that for breakfast, you'll be able to meet Winnie the Pooh and friends. That begins on October the 25th. However, they are doing lunch and dinner meet and greets with Winnie the Pooh and friends. That began on September the 20th. So that is the news. Beginning October the 25th, you could meet and greet them for breakfast. You cannot do that currently, but you can beginning October the 25th. Okay? Winnie the Pooh and friends. And breakfast. Are you kidding me? Breakfast is like they say breakfast is the most important time of the day. Well, it's a great way also to meet Winnie the Pooh and friends. As we stay over at Magic Kingdom, Disney has given us a preview of the Tron costumes. As you can see there, very nice. Love the colors. It's got the bluish hexagon. It also has the striping. Looks very, very cool. I like it. Like the costume. We know a lot has been going on with that attraction. I was a little bit disappointed about their news that the attraction will begin in spring of 2023. I was kind of hoping by the end of this year. I mean, I don't really think they have a lot to go. I think they do have some things to go, but I don't think they have a lot more to go. I mean, we have about 3 months before the year ends, and then spring kind of begins in March and April. So that's another 3 to 4 months. 7 months before this attraction opens. I was very disappointed, to be honest with you. Maybe they're kind of holding on to some things. Universal Orlando is coming out with Epic Universe. Maybe they're holding on to some things to kind of make it more exciting to go to Disney. I don't know what their mindset is behind that, but all I know is we have to probably wait between 5 to 7 months before we get to enjoy this attraction. So it's kind of also odd how they're coming out with news about this attraction all the time. As you can see here, I mean, they're talking about the costumes of the attraction for the cast members, but yet we still have to wait 7 months. So it is what it is. Not too happy about that. I am happy about the costumes. I think they look cool. It's got the zipper, it zips all the way down. I love the colors of it. Very cool. I think the hexagon are the same shapes that you see on the canopy. And, like I said, a lot's going on with that attraction. And with that being said, you can also go on My Disney Experience, the app or the website, and you'll be able to see some information on there. They actually just put up this Tron information on their website. And so it says there, Tron Life Cycle Run, opening spring 2023. And another thing you can kind of notice is that when you first open up their website or the phone app, you kind of got some COVID-19 information, right? Some protocols and stuff like that. They also took that away. So I think that's pretty cool. But, again, they put this on their website. The bummer is that it's still until spring 2023 when this attraction is going to be opening. But hey, it is what it is. And that's all I have for Magic Kingdom news. Let's go ahead and jump into some Epcot news. Over at Epcot, we see some workers working on the roof of the Play Pavilion. It's kind of been about 2 years since we saw any activity at the Play Pavilion, and now they're starting to work on it. So I think that's pretty cool. Not 100% sure Disney didn't announce anything on D23 either, which was another disappointment in my opinion. But it is cool to see that there are some workers working on the outside of the pavilion. Who knows if they're actually working on the inside? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Maybe Disney is waiting for October 1st, which is the anniversary of Epcot, to announce something about the Play Pavilion. I don't know. And that's kind of like the beautiful thing about Disney, even though we might not agree with all of it. Like I wasn't happy with the none announcements of some of the things that are going on in Walt Disney World at Expo 23. They didn't announce a lot of stuff. Like we don't even know what's going on with the Voyage of the Little Mermaid. That's another attraction that we're kind of like wondering what's going on. This is another one for me, but it's kind of okay for them not to announce something and just kind of wait for some hints and some publications that they come out with, kind of giving us a little bit of kind of wetting our tongues as far as clues as to when things are going to be opening. So I think that's kind of a little bit of fun. So I'm going to give Disney a little bit of a leeway. I forgive you, but it is cool. I'm kind of going off the rails a little bit, but it is cool to see people kind of working on this. Hopefully that means that they're actually also working on the inside and we're able to actually enjoy the Play Pavilion. As a matter of fact, if you go into the map, right, the park map, you'll see that it says Play Pavilion coming soon, something of that effect. But it's good to see this. And that's all I got for Epcot news. Let's go ahead and jump into some Hollywood studio news. Over at Hollywood Studios, we have an erection. No, no, no. Don't be so dirty minded. It's a scaffolding erection. Yes, They have raised some scaffolding there. And as a matter of fact, the day that this news came out, I actually went to the park and saw it with my own eyes. I saw the erection with my own eyes. No, I didn't see the erection. I saw it erected. I saw it erected with my own eyes. The point is, they have erected some scaffolding, right, which is the new update. And what does that tell me? As you can see here on the right hand side, I put a little photograph of the concept art of the Roundup Rodeo BBQ. And as you can see some art on there. You can see some banners there. You can see some flags. And so they have a lot of work to do on the outside there. So Snake in My Boot, they have Woody up there and so forth and so on. So if they're putting that scaffolding, does that mean that they're going to start painting? Right? Are they going to start adding some of these fixtures and characters on there? Hopefully that's the case. And, this we've been waiting a long time for this to finally open. Uh, about maybe 2 years, maybe a little bit more than 2 years, but it's cool. It's cool to see that they're actually moving forward with this restaurant. Hopefully, Roundup Rodeo Barbecue is going to be open before we know it. Something else to do in Toy Story Land. I'm hoping this might be like a character meet and greet in there because I don't think they have a character meet and greet in Toy Story Land as far as restaurants are concerned. Maybe this is going to be one. Not 100% sure. But be sure to know that any news that comes out, you can find it here on DNM. All right, friends, that's what I have for Hollywood Studio News. Let's go ahead and jump into some Animal Kingdom news. Over in Animal Kingdom, Dino Diner has been removed. Does this mean that it has been completely extinct from the park? Or does this mean that the cart is getting a refurbishment? That we don't know. So I've never eaten there, to be quite honest with you. I've walked by it so many times, looked at it and said, maybe next time, maybe next time. Maybe there'll never be a next time. Maybe I might never eat there because it's no longer there. Again, is it extinct like some of the dinosaurs? Like the land is going to be extinct as announced at D23 Expo? We don't know how long that's going to take, but we know that Dino Diner has been removed. It has probably been extinct from existence forever. Sad news. It's always sad news to see things go away, but it's always good news to see new things come in, right? So that's what I have for Animal Kingdom. And friends, with that, I want to thank you for being here. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, hit the like, give me a comment. Let me know if there's some type of news that I missed or some type of news that you want me to cover. But anyway, I want to thank you for being here. I'm going to end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor, have a wonderful day. Peace.